Hello and welcome to Mind Your Business with Darlene P. Lewis. I am Darlene P. Lewis, and I thank you for tuning in. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Bookkeeping, payroll, taxes. When these critical business services are well managed, you'll better manage your workload. At Economic Solution Services, our firm provides top-notch professional accounting services, business consulting services, and back-end management to small business owners. Whether you're a sole proprietorship, corporation, or nonprofit, call us for high-level customer service, guaranteed results, competitive pricing, and a dynamic business relationship. Schedule your free consultation today.
Welcome back to Mind Your Business with Darlene P. Lewis. I am Darlene P. Lewis, and I want to thank you for tuning in. I know you're probably watching this during the daytime or evening time, and wherever you are streaming for Jasper TV, I thank you for tuning in, and I thank you for the support. My topic for today is how to launch a business. I know we all have ideas. We all have desires. We all have things that we are passionate about. And we also have causes that we're passionate about. But how can you capitalize on those ideas and these passions and these causes? Yes, you can turn them into a business. So every year at Economic Solution Services, Inc., we get people who are interested in starting a business or who've started a business already, but they're not making a profit. And a lot of times what we're finding is that the foundation wasn't done right. You know, you've heard the saying, if you build your house on sand, when the wind and the rain and the flood comes in, it's going to wash the foundation away. And all this hard, beautiful work that you've done is going to go aside. So the best thing to do when you're ready to launch a business is to make sure your structure is to the satisfaction of what it is that you're looking to do. We always say start with the end in mind. What does that mean? So to build the foundation of your business, you need to know what your ultimate goals for that business is. You heard me right. I said goals, not one goal, but multiple goals. So let's say one goal is to leave an inheritance for your children's children and up to 7 generations. Let's say you want to build a great business, a great platform, and sell it. You've heard of WhatsApp, you've heard of IG, and all these businesses were started and somebody else came across and they're like, I like what you've done. Instead of me recreating this, I'm just going to buy it. How about $6 million? Wouldn't you be excited if something that was just an idea? Because you know, everything we have starts up here. The camera you're watching, the TV, the radio, your cell phone, your shoes, your clothes, everything was an idea. Everything started here. So your idea, your hobby, your project, your cause now has become a business, and then somebody saw your vision and they like your vision and they see that your business is structured properly and they make you an offer. I would love an offer for $6 million. I think my business is worth a lot more than that, but I'm just saying. So at Economic Solution Services, Inc., what we do is we help you structure that. We help you set the right foundation. Once you have the foundation, then you have to do the electricals, right? I'm going to give you plumbing and housing terminologies because I think all of us can relate to that because we all live either in an apartment, a condo, or a house. So we know there's water, running water, there's electricity. So we have to have all those. So what are the electricity? The electricity is what moves and what keeps the house going, right? So your electricity would be the service that you offer or the product that you sell, right? So what type of service are you going to offer and what type of products are you going to sell? A lot of times when people come to do a consult with us, they say, well, I want to launch a business. I have this idea, I have this passion, but I don't really know what it is that I want to do. And my question to them is, what is your passion? What is your business idea? Don't think about it so technically. Let's just have fun. Let's dream again. Remember when we were little kids? We dreamt we were Superman and Superwoman. We could jump on top of a building and jump off like our bones are not going to break. Well, that's the same thing I try to do with my clients, is help you dream again. So you like to cook, but that doesn't mean you want to open a restaurant. Maybe you just want to cater. Maybe you just want to do big events. Maybe you want to prepare meals for the senior home or people with special dietary needs. Do you see where I went with that? From you wanting to cook. That's it. You like to do nails. Maybe you don't want to actually do nails. You might like beautiful nails. Maybe you can design fake nail tips. Maybe you can design instruction classes to teach people how to prepare nails and design nails. Maybe you like to paint nails. Maybe you like to paint. You like to paint murals. Maybe you like to paint on old cars. Maybe you like to paint on old buildings to give them a livelihood or to clean up the neighborhoods. You know, we have too many old buildings and old houses that are dilapidated. Maybe we can do this for a cause. At the end of the day, that's your electricity. Now your water. Water is what's going to keep it running. And that usually comes with money. Most people say, I want to start a business, but I don't have any money to run it. Well, guess what? There's a lot of angel investors. There's a lot of people in place who are passionate about seeing your dream come to fruition, helping you make your dream come alive. So your running water would be money. So how do you get money? A lot of businesses start with your own money. Maybe you have a savings account. Maybe you have friends and family who are willing to contribute and support. Maybe you have an investor, or you can go my favorite route, which is OPP, other people's OPM, which is other people's money. Your credit card, your get a credit from the bank, line of credit from your house. I'm very cautious with those line of credits from your home, because I don't want you to jeopardize your home, your livelihood, where you're living, in case the business doesn't work out. But if you map out the foundation, you have your electricity, you have your running water. Now, how do we tell people about it? I have this saying that I've heard at several trainings that I've been to. People's favorite radio station is WIIFM. What's in it for me? So what you need to do in order for people to want to do what you're doing or to want to buy your service or your product is you need to go out there and tell them. And how they're going to know? You've heard the saying, if you build it, they will come. Not really with businesses. You can't just find a location, build your stage, and think people are just going to show up because they pass by and they see a stage. They don't know who the musician is. They don't know who the artist is. They don't know the band. They don't know what time you're playing. They don't know what type of music you're playing. Do you see where I'm going with this? So you have to tell people. You have to be braggadocious. I know when we're growing up, they said, be humble. Don't go around tooting your own horn. Well, in this case, for your business to be successful, you have to toot your own horn. But what's even better is as you start to give services or you start to sell products and people like your service and they like your product, you want to encourage them to go out and tell the world for you on your behalf. And what you do is you reward them. Either you give them a percentage off the next service they come and receive from you, or I don't know if you all are familiar with these little cards you get at places you go to, and they said after 5 massages you get 1 free, or after 10 cups of ice cream you buy, you get the 11th free. You can do something like that in your business. And then you can do referrals. You can put on a flyer. We pay $25 per referral or 25% off every services that you refer to us. There's so many different ways to encourage people to talk about you to their friends and families about your business. What do we do when we go to a restaurant and we like the food? We come and we tell everybody about it. But the restaurant doesn't even know who we are. We went there, we ate the food, we paid, and then we left. Maybe some restaurants, they do a survey and they might keep a list of who comes there and who returned the survey. They may give you a discount. But for the most part, they don't know who you are. You go to the movies and you watch a nice movie and you like it and you go tell your friends about it. You may even go back and watch it and rewatch it with several friends. But you're not going to get any payment from that, from promoting the movie or promoting the restaurant. So when you encourage people to talk about your business, guess what? Their friends and family are not just going to hear it from a commercial or a radio spot or a TV commercial or a flyer that's put on their car. They're going to hear it from Aunt Sally. They're going to hear from Uncle Jerry. They're going to hear from Cousin Tom. They're going to be like, oh, wow, Cousin Tom is very picky. And if he likes Economic Solution Services, then I'm going to go check them out. See? So we built the foundation, which is the entity structure, what type of business you want to set up. How do you want to exit the business? Are you going to set it up so it could be sell? Are you going to set it up so you can leave it as an inheritance for your children's children? Or are you going to leave it so that it can operate without you? And that's when you're really in business. When your business can operate without you, maybe you just give supervision, or you have people in your business that can take over and run the business on your behalf. So there's several different exit strategies, and we can talk about them, but you've done that. And now you had your electricity. Now you have your water. We have the money to keep the flow going, right? What do you need to do? We talked about marketing your business. Do not be cheap with your marketing. I know everything's gotten so much more expensive. But listen, look at what's happening in your business. Look at what's happening wherever you go. How did you hear about that restaurant? Were you on IG? Were you on Facebook? Were you on TikTok? And a message popped up on your screen, or on the scroll on the bottom of a movie you're watching, or a video you're watching where you're on YouTube? Do you see what's going on? You have to be everywhere. But before you go spending money on the 15 million different social media platforms there are, before you go spend money on radio and TV, or wrapping your car, or flyers and all sorts of magazines and sports places and so forth, find out where your ideal customers are. Where are they? Who has connection with your ideal customers? And I love to talk to people about this, because a lot of time people say, well, you're doing accounting, you're doing business consulting and coaching. Where do you get your clients? I get my clients from other business owners. I get my clients from attorneys, estate planners, financial advisors. I get my clients from real estate agents. Really? Real estate agents? Yeah, because we do taxes. So if a realtor is dealing with a client who wants to buy a house, but when he or she looks at their tax return, it shows that their net profit is not enough money, is not showing enough money for them to be able to afford the house. Now they're gross. They make a lot of money. They make $350,000 gross. But after they take all the deductions and the expenses, they're probably left with $70,000. You can't buy a house on $70,000. Well, not the type of house they want to buy. So yes, realtors, mortgage brokers, other consultants, because not all consultants do what we do at ESSI. So yes, we work together. We do affiliate marketing where we help each other and we share customers and clients with each other, because that is the least expensive route of marketing. Yes, it is. So I know someone who's in the producing business, and I know someone who does graphic designing. I know someone who builds website. Guess what? So when I have a client who's setting up a brand new company and we're setting up the entity for them, I give them a list of everything that they need to do next. So they need to have a website. They need to get a business phone. They need to get a business address. They need to have a business checking account. They need to have business cards. They need to have a logo. So guess what? My producers come in handy. My photographers come in handy. My logo designers come in handy. My website designers come in handy. So now we refer clients to each other, just like with the website designer. Somebody may come and say, hey, I need you to design a website for me. This is the type of business I do. This is that. And he or she may have connection with a content writer. So my writers out there who are poetry writers or music writers, don't forget, it's a business out there for website content, because a lot of website designers do not build, they don't build the content. You have to come with your content. And I know this from experience from my website. So with that said, get in contact with almost any and everybody, even if it's not for your use, but for you to be able to refer to another person. So this website designer is sitting with someone, and he or she may say, well, who's doing your bookkeeping and your accounting? Oh, you know what? I've been trying to do it myself, or I just opened my bank account. I'm not doing anything, or I'm using Square, I'm using Zelle, I'm using this. Well, I know someone. Guess what? You know why he or she would refer me? Because I have referred to them. And that's how it works. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. We have to learn to work better as a team. Way back when, that's how we worked when we used to do bartering system. I raise goats, you raise cows. I get milk from you, you can get goat milk from me too. But when you're ready to kill the goat, you buy from me, vice versa. You see that? So we need to go back to that, because that's the only way we can keep costs down, but also to build our database of resources, because it's great when a client comes to you and you're not just talking about your business, but you say, you know what, I think you would work best with this designer. He's great at listening to what it is that you want to do as far as your logo is concerned. And that's how we do it. So if you're looking to start a business, if you're looking to launch a business, if you're looking to grow your business, please give us a call at ESSI 561-877-4662. We'll be right back.
Bookkeeping, payroll, taxes. When these critical business services are well managed, you'll better manage your workload. At Economic Solution Services, our firm provides top-notch professional accounting services, business consulting services, and back-end management to small business owners. Whether you're a sole proprietorship, corporation, or nonprofit, call us for high-level customer service, guaranteed results, competitive pricing, and a dynamic business relationship. Schedule your free consultation today.
Welcome back to Mind Your Business with Darlene Pierre Lewis. I am Darlene Pierre Lewis, and I thank you for supporting us. I thank you for launching and starting and growing your dream. I know as we are getting older, and when I say older, only by the number, because I tell people I'm never getting old. As we're getting older and wiser, as it should be, we have a tendency to say, oh, I'm too old to start a business now. I'm too old to change career. I'm too old to do this. I'm too old to do that. My philosophy is, as long as you're breathing, this grandiose gift that we get every morning that we wake up, you can do anything that you want. You may not have all the skills. You may not have all the know-how, but guess what? You don't have to know how to do everything. There are people in place who knows how to do some of the things that you don't like to do. So if you like to cook, you may not like to go grocery shopping. Guess what? You can order your food and they can deliver it for you. I'm just telling you. So I do not do well with excuses. My DNA is created to solve problems. I'm solution prone. So when somebody starts talking to me about an issue or concern or problem they have, my brain automatically goes into, okay, how can we fix this? How can we resolve this? How can we tweak this? How can we make this work? Literally, that's how my brain works. And I had to talk to my mom to find out. She's like, yeah, ever since you're a little girl, you always try to figure things out. So we're built with our character. So this fear that you have is not yours. You were not built, you were not created with a spirit of fear. You attracted it, or you accepted it, or you learned it, but it's not yours. It's not natural. Is it fair to say that it's scary in the business world? Yes, because if you're used to having a job where you get paid a set amount every week or every 2 weeks or every month, that's a security blanket. When you have your own business, unless you have it set up where you're paying yourself every week or every month or every quarter, it's not going to be consistent. But guess what? You're beginning. These are baby steps. We're crawling, then we're standing up, then we're taking steps, and we might fall down. I'm certain you've heard many stories of many of these great business owners, Zuckerberg, Microsoft guy, everybody you've heard of, every single one of them has had a setback. And sometimes the setback is not just their business not working, it's cost them money, lots of money. So what can you do when you've fallen? You just pick yourself back up and get up. Because if you stay on the ground, you can't do anything from the bottom floor, right? So if you're in a basement and you're on the floor in the basement and there's a staircase, and I'm borrowing this from a friend of mine who said to me, don't wait till you've reached the top floor. Everything that you've learned from the basement floor to the 8th step, you can teach someone who's still on the basement floor or who's on step 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I said, you know what? I never thought about that. I thought my business would have to be making multi-million dollars first before I can teach people, before I can coach people before. And he's like, don't do that. He's like, just talking to you, I get so many nuggets in my business. I implement them and I'm putting them in my business. So from time to time, he will pay for a consultation session and we'll sit down and we just talk. It's dialoguing. It's picking my brain. So you want to pick my brain? Give us a call at 561-877-4662. You're watching Mind Your Business with Darlene Pierre Lewis. Yes, we help you mind your business so you can mind yours. We will mind every aspect of your business, from county license, state registration, federal contracting, government contracts, city contracts, local county contracts, getting you registered as a minority, small business, disadvantaged enterprise, or women-owned or veteran-owned. Listen, there is so much money to be made, but the county doesn't know who you are. You have a business. I don't know about your business. Nobody knows about your business. Your friends and family cannot support your business forever. You need to go out there and tell people. You need to stand on the mountaintop and say, hey, world, my name is Darlene Pierre Lewis, and I have a business that helps support small businesses. We help you with bookkeeping, accounting, entity structure, getting your licenses and permits, getting certified as minority, small, disadvantaged, women-owned, veteran-owned businesses, getting you government contracts and grant. I have to tell people what I do. Because if they don't know what I do, what's the point of my business being in existence? And then the other thing too, you have to be passionate about what you do. Once you start losing the passion, it's time to go, or it's time to revamp and regroup. Because a lot of times we become stale, we become stagnant, and we're not doing ourselves or our business any good, especially our customers and clients. So if you have a small clinic, make sure from time to time you're looking at your clientele. What are their needs? Do an evaluation. See what's going on with your clients. Oh, a lot of my clients seem to be overweight. Maybe your business doesn't specialize in people that are, in dieting supplements or exercising, but you probably know someone who's a personal trainer. So once a month, you can invite them to come to your clinic, and you can announce it and give that as a gift to your clients. And that loyalty, that gift, I tell you, is priceless. Every year we give our clients some kind of gift. So besides our gift of quality service, besides of our efficiency and effectiveness and great advice, we make sure that we say thank you to them with something tangible, something they can hold. And I'm looking forward to this year to doing our customer appreciation party, because I want to see everybody in person, because COVID caused us not to be able to do it. But I would love for you to be there. Call us at 561-877-4662. You're watching Mind Your Business with Darlene Pierre Lewis. I am Darlene Pierre Lewis. Thank you for tuning in.
Bookkeeping, payroll, taxes. When these critical business services are well managed, you'll better manage your workload. At Economic Solution Services, our firm provides top-notch professional accounting services, business consulting services, and back-end management to small business owners. Whether you're a sole proprietorship, corporation, or nonprofit, call us for high-level customer service, guaranteed results, competitive pricing, and a dynamic business relationship. Schedule your free consultation today.